Hello everyone, welcome to Chandigarh Civil Services Academy's YouTube channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about one act called Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. Now, why is this act in news? It is in news because abortion rights are in news. So in USA, there have been certain movements where abortion rights were a big issue, and similarly, the social media enthusiasts they have raised a point that in India, our Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act is very progressive in nature as compared to other countries where these kind of protests are happening regarding abortion rights. So are they right? So we are going to look at it from their perspective, as well as we are going to look at what drawbacks are there in Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971. So before delving into the critical analysis of this act, we'll look at some of the statistics. So certain statistics regarding abortion. As per WHO, which is World Health Organization, 6 out of 10 unintended pregnancies end up in induced abortion. 45% of all abortions are unsafe, and 97%, which is almost 100%, it takes place in developing countries. Abortions account for 10% of all natural deaths in India, which is a considerable number. As per the National Family Health Survey of 2019 to 2021, 3% of all pregnancies end up in abortion. Greater than 53% of abortions, they are happening in private sector, and only 20% is happening in public sector. Why is this so? Because public sector lacks all the facilities, not all, but majority of the facilities which are required in case of abortion. Greater than 27% of all abortions are performed by women herself at home. So when it is performed at home without any care, any kind of medical assistance, deaths are bound to happen, because वो वाले methods use किए जाएंगे जिससे जो कि बिल्कुल भी well tested नहीं है, and they are hit and trial methods, very unsafe methods. So these kind of things are happening, and all these kind of statistics, they reveal that the act which is prevalent in India, which is Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971, even after 50 years of being implemented, still deaths are happening, women are going through a lot, and there are certain hurdles which some people face who want to avail the abortion services. Lancet report of 2018 also points out that 73% of all abortions are medicated, and 5% they happen outside health facilities. So what are all the points where Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act falls short, where it needs to improve? So we are going to look at those points now. So this act was enacted in 1971, and some of the amendments happened in 2021. Still, after all those things, after various experts also looking into this act, certain drawbacks remain. Now, what are these drawbacks that we are going to discuss now? So firstly, people lack awareness about the legality of abortion. They don't even know that abortion is legal in India. So what needs to happen? More awareness has to be there amongst people who want to avail these facilities. They don't know that it's legal, so they go for illegal ways. So first is this. Apart from that, under this act, approval of medical practitioners is required. So this is one major drawback in this act, because medical practitioners, they impose their own morality into the decisions, and therefore sometimes it creates hurdles in case of availing abortion facilities. Now, Another thing that is a major drawback of this act is, under this act, the term pregnant women is mentioned. Now, women exclude the people of other genders like transgenders and other people who want to avail the abortion facilities, but they do not fall in the category of pregnant women. So they continue to face stigma. So this needs to be changed. The terminology under this act needs to be changed. Another point that is a big drawback in this act is that some people are coerced into agreeing to a permanent or long-term contraceptive method before availing any kind of abortion facility. So they have to agree to certain terms and conditions before availing abortion facilities, which is not a good thing, and which creates a hurdle in availing certain facilities. Apart from that, like discussed earlier, healthcare professionals impose their morality onto certain people, which is a big a negative point in this act. And after seeing all these points, the majority of the people in India are of the opinion now that Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 1971 needs to go through certain changes in order to be effective and progressive. And we all know that sex determination is illegal in India, but it is still persistent. Female feticide is happening. So despite of having laws, certain the deaths continue to happen and certain people continue to face stigma. So what needs to happen? The act needs to be amended as per the prevailing situations in order for people to avail abortion facilities easily. I hope this act is understood by every one of you properly. Any other suggestions are welcomed in the comment section below. Thank you, everyone.